26th of May, 1996. You will now calculate how old I am as a bishop. As an Archbishop, I was installed here on the 10th of April, 1999. That is easy to remember. So on the 10th of April, 1999. Now, this period, let me divide them into two. The whole range of being bishop, I started in Navy. It was very wonderful. I was the first bishop of Navy diocese. I had a wonderful experience. Very peaceful, very loving. The people welcomed me very, very well. I was joking with a group, I don't know which group now. Recently, I was addressing them. Somebody asked me that very kind of question. I said, with Nebi, it was, but I've not got that experience. I had the whole of my heart for them, the whole of it. And I didn't expect that I would be going away from Nebi. So I went with the whole of my heart and poured it for them. Now, coming to Gulu, this is a period now I was made an Archbishop. It was a very challenging situation, very insecure. The environment to do apostolate was very insecure. It was like, some people could say, like entering into the mouth of a lion, or a tunya here called commonly, entering into the mouth of a tunya. I wouldn't like to take so long in answering this, but as I said, it was a very, very precarious atmosphere. I came also with the whole of my heart for it. On the day of my installation, I picked a young boy like this, just, I think 2 years old or less. And I had the microphone on my right, and this boy was on my left, and I'd put him on my, on my chest. And I asked him a very simple question. I said, do you like kuku kuku? The boy shook his head like this. Then I asked, do you like kuch? He nodded. Then I turned to the people. I said, dear people, this boy here has a right to grow in an atmosphere of peace. Who are we to deny him this? All right? So, after which, I made a very serious commitment in front of the whole congregation. I said on my part, I'm a new Archbishop here. My top priority will be to work with all who want peace to reign in this area, with them for bringing peace to this area, to these people. That was the beginning of what I called entering into the mouth of the lion. Every day I would hear about abductions, killings, ambushes. I would hear about people running, escaping from the rebel activities to take cover, even in the bush, some sleeping in the bush, and all this. This gave me a lot of sleepless nights as a shepherd. And more so, children running to take shelter in safer places. In Lacho, for example, in some of the institutions, very big number was there in the town. Some were sleeping under verandas, like this. This one is very clean. They were sleeping. No mattress, but using paper. This, what they call them? Box. They would, they would cut and put it down as their mattress. This poem entered very seriously into our hearts as the people of Religious Leaders Peace Initiative. We felt to go and also participate with the children on the streets, to go and sleep with them. And that bus park, I don't know now how it is. Has it been improved? Is it smooth? I don't know. That time it was very rough, but we went there. We were going from our homes. I was going from here with a bag of Kavera. There was a Kavera bag. In it I put, I think, a blanket or what. There was one blanket I put inside. We had to sleep 4 nights in the cold. That was yet the beginning of things. Our group, actually religious leaders, we joined hands, 4 religious groups. I wouldn't like to put now all this, but I would answer it in short. My period of being an Archbishop was the greatest challenging, because we had to do advocacy for peace here locally, nationally, internationally, to try and convince the 2 parties to stop fighting, but to start talking. It made us go to them. We went to the president quite a good number of times. We took the venture to go to the bush to meet the rebels in the bush. Very many times. Until we were in, what do you call it? Juba for peace talk. From there, and then we had the chance to go and meet also Kony himself. At least personally, with some of the leaders like the Wirodi, those of Kadi, the other Rodi, also some other leaders. You must have heard about those of Ochora. What was he calling himself? Retired Colonel? Yes. We went there to the bush. At least my group, in many other groups, we went, I think, more than 4 times. Going there is like exposing yourself to death. I even received a letter advising me not to go to the bush, otherwise I would be killed. So threat of death was also, I got that one. So that atmosphere was not comfortable, but I knew I had to bear it for the sake of the people, for the sake of my people, for whom I was appointed an Archbishop, and moreover the first Archbishop. So I could not let them down. I kept repeating this, and I repeat it to you. I could not allow my people just to perish or to perish under my eyes. And we felt as religious leaders, we should not allow our people to perish under our eyes. And our heart was open to all, everybody. Those who were fighting, our hearts were open to them. Those who were not fighting, the civilians, our hearts were open to them. Those who were from other areas, but they were around, our hearts also were open for them. So we were all concerned about them. What consoled us, especially consoled me, was the moment the LRA and the government put down the arms. They put down, and the police started to talk. That consoled me. For me, I was now consoled about that one. Besides this now, the effects after the war, we had the people in the camps. They were still to come back home to resettle themselves. That was not easy. It was very tough, and it is still tough. And it is, this war, were 20 years, it made the area of the north be behind the rest. This one always tells us we're 20 years behind the rest. That one keeps me a bit disturbed, but it is a fact. So we are now, the guns are down, yes, but there is not a total peace because poverty is really biting the people very hard. Many children and young people have not been educated highly. Many. Due to lack of school fees and so on. Many things. So the population is educationally disadvantaged. The population would need what we call special case. They call it what? Affirmative action for the people and for the young people in the school children in the north. Then we have to see how to get them economically up. We encourage them. We encourage also the relations. There is a lot of violence in the homes, domestic violence. This is another area to handle. Many young people are under the influence of things like alcohol, or even, what do you call it? They have this jai. Is it opium or what? Marijuana. And the worst I heard was that now some of the people are smoking paspalum mixed with gray hair. So we who have gray hair are in danger. We should not expose ourselves quickly, otherwise they will hunt for us and get this gray hair to be mixed with paspalum for smoking. I don't know how it tastes like, but I try to hide from that one because I have still some pieces or some parts of the head with the gray hair. So that is the situation.
Thank you.
I would be encouraging my fellow brother priests to continue in that struggle and build the spirit together with a new Archbishop to have better results. Because they say unity is strength, and promote peace. Peace in the hearts of the people. And then hard work to the people. Hard work. Hard work meaning where you can do something for bettering your situation, whether it be in agriculture, whether it be in animal husbandry, whether to be in fishing, although we don't have many rivers or lakes here. The biggest in our immediate center here is Achua. But those who are near to the Nile and so on, some may do that what we call fishing and so on. So there is a lot to do. Trading also. Trading, yes, that one is important. So hard work in all sectors to improve the human life. Avoid what sets the people behind, like corruption, robbery. Well, corruption is a part of robbery. Violence. The street children, if we can try to work to bring them back to our homes, that will be a wonderful thing. So there's a lot to do. I encourage not only the priests, not only the religious, but everybody, to do his or her part.
On the 14th of December this year, they will be celebrating 50 years as a priest. He has been serving 25 of those years as an Archbishop in the Archdiocese of Gulu. So the Central Organizing Committee is put in place, and every Wednesday we have a meeting in the Gulu Cathedral ground from 3 to 5 p.m. in the afternoon. And we have set up especially different committees. At the moment, we are mobilizing the people to know about the event through publicity. We are mobilizing resources so that all the aspects of the organization is catered for. So we pray that this information is well received and well known by various people, so that time we come to celebrate with our Archbishop Emeritus for the great work he has rendered in our Archdiocese of Gulu, and then also is still with us as an Emeritus. And we also pray that the Lord may continue to bless him, and he continues to help with his availability at the moment. So please come up and contribute generously, and also come for the meetings every Wednesday, so that your ideas and then actions we agree upon may be put into practice, that the day may be a successful one. The celebration will take place in St. Joseph Cathedral, that is Gulu, the seat of the Archbishop, where he has just been serving. And then the theme for the celebration is taken from the motto of the Archbishop Emeritus himself, as leading to serve and serving to lead. So leading, serving requires giving oneself in order to serve the community, and this has been his motto. He's talking about the tribe of humanity. He has been talking about peace. So God calls us to serve. Jesus tells us, "I'm among you as one who serves." So Archbishop has been serving, and his motto has been, to lead is to serve, and to serve is to lead. That is the theme for the celebration. Thank you so much.